Bo's a great candidate for the Shining Star Award, simply because he's an inspiration and not a statistic. And that is a choice that he's made in his life. To give you an example of that, when he started working at Seneca, the job he has is one of the hardest, most physically difficult jobs at Seneca, and he works graveyard. After that, he comes in for tutoring, and one day we were sitting down and he said, you know, the more I work, the more I want to work. And that was really telling about his character, because he takes that same thought process into our tutoring sessions. The more he learns math, the more he wants to do in math, the better he wants to be.
When I first started to come here, I felt like I wasn't going to get my GED. Felt like I wasn't going to learn really that much. And then I started realizing I got a tutor. This is Holly. She taught me a lot, and I learned a lot of things quick from her, and I caught on to the stuff quick.
Many people come to the Literacy Center and Reading Works for several different reasons. In Bo's case, it wasn't that he was a bad student and did horribly in school. He made it through half of his senior year, but there were many tragic things that happened in his personal life which did not enable him to really focus on his schoolwork, and it affected his grades, and he basically dropped out from there. And we hear so many stories about so many people, but what Bo has had to endure in his short period of 20 years of life on this earth is amazing.
You shouldn't give up on the things that you really want to succeed in your life, because it's never too late to start a new life. And it just was a sad thing to know, like how some of my cousins, my family members died at a young age, and everything didn't really go right. It made me just not really think of the right things in my head, so that's why I started doing the wrong things, not going to school like I'm supposed to, dropping out of high school, and until I had my baby, everything just switched over and started coming to me. It's like God was talking to me like, now you have a chance to really do better instead of staying in your past and doing the wrong. And that's what made me really become a better person for myself, be a role model to my daughter. That makes me feel very good and excited to feel like this. I'm happy to really finally live a better life and to feel more confident in myself, to know that I'm capable of doing a lot of things, and to know how I'm still young and I still have a lot to learn and a lot to live. My goal was to play football and become a pro football player. That was my dream ever since I was a kid. I still can succeed in football and become a pro football player, but my second real best goal is to become a firefighter. And because there's nothing wrong with saving people's lives, and I wouldn't mind doing that, living a good life, a better life, saving people's lives, and risking my life to save people's lives. I don't believe in making excuses. I just believe in working hard and succeeding in life.